What's going on, guys? David here with you with DC Appliance Repair. Welcome back to another YouTube video. Hope everybody's having a great day out there, and we really appreciate all the subscribers and everybody that leaves comments and supports, and most of all gives thumbs ups on the videos. That definitely helps in the YouTube algorithm, so we appreciate that. I wanted to do this video because, for one, if you're brand new and looking to get into the appliance repair field, there's nothing like a better time like today to get started. For one, there's such a need for appliance repair technicians. There's no schools out here really that's training. So what are you to do? You go on YouTube and try to learn all the information you can? Absolutely. You got my channel, you got other channels, you got great information that's out there, but it's just information. So, that tells you what you need to do. So how do you actually get started? Well, for one, if it was me, the thing that you do not need to worry about doing is going and getting a license, going and getting a building, going and doing anything like that. What you need to do is figure out, for one, can you work on appliances? If you feel like, a lot of guys come from being mechanically inclined. So if you're mechanically inclined, you got the confidence enough that you know that you can work on an appliance. Well, let's test that, okay? Let's test that. And the way that you can test that is let's just say you got anywhere between $50 to $100. And there's a way that you can go about doing this without having to spend no money at all, okay? You can write you an ad up on Craigslist, write you an ad up on Facebook, write you an ad up on OfferUp, and say, hey, I'll haul away your old washer dryer. I'm looking for an old washer dryer. If you have one that I can haul off, I'll come haul it off. If that doesn't work for you and you don't get a hit on it within a week, well then maybe start writing an ad offering maybe 10, 15, 20 bucks a piece for a washer or for a dryer. Now once you get that appliance, what you want to do is you want to get on YouTube and you want to figure out, the different issues and different problems that goes on with that particular appliance. And you want to be able to break that unit down. Now, there's a lot of information on how to get into washers and dryers. So, for me, the reason why I say start this way is, for one, if you're able to get the appliance by posting that ad, all it cost you was time, okay? Now, the beauty about this is when you get that appliance, there's ways, how do you go about getting parts? Well, for instance, Amazon is a very awesome place to get parts. A lot of times, Amazon will have things cheaper than my parts house that I use. And you guys know that I use Marcon, and I do currently buy off Amazon, okay? So with that being said, that's why I say stick with a washer, stick with a dryer, a simple washer, a simple dryer. Don't go get no front load set. Just stick with your common washer and dryer set. And go pick that up and get it. And if you can get it real cheap, if you can get it free, awesome. But if you have to offer a little money, that's good too. Because look, the deal is once you get this appliance and you break it down, see how it runs, see how it operates, and all you need is a water hose if you got a wash machine in a place for it to drain out to and to hold the drain up. If you got a dryer, I know a dryer could be a little bit more complicated because you have to get the 220 hooked to it, which that's no problem. There's ways that you can do that, but stick with a washer, stick with a dryer. I have a video on how you can actually get set up to test your dryers. I'll post that in the comment. But I would begin to get these and I begin to break them down and I would begin to learn how to repair them. And once you repair them, the beauty of it is you can easily sell that unit for $150 to $200 a piece. At least at a minimum, $100 at a minimum. So I would definitely start by getting into the appliance repair field that way. Now, if you feel like you're confident enough to go work on appliance, then the next thing that I suggest doing is maybe reaching out to a local appliance repair business that's in your area. I've mentioned this before in previous videos. Other guys have done this and actually got jobs. And when I say this, there's such a need for appliance technicians like we've mentioned before that I guarantee that if you go to your local appliance repair business and you tell them you're wanting to learn appliance repair business, you want to learn appliance repair, you're looking to get into it, well, you guys have a position and willing to train me, I guarantee 9 times out of 10 you'll find a company that'll hire you and give you a chance. So what you do is you sit back and you work with that company 6 months to a year, be upfront with them, you're thinking about starting your own business. And they may hire you or they may not, or use that to your own discretion. Let me just say that, because I got the same problem right now. I hire on guys, and people want to go start their own business after you hire them and show them the game. So I'm going to do another video on that. That's going to help with a lot of appliance repair companies that may be paying their technicians a certain way and maybe doing business a certain way, but I got a different way that I'm going to introduce to YouTube that can help cut back on that happening to you guys, because I know it happens to everybody. But there's things that you can do that can cut back on that. Okay, there's things that you can look for, there's things that you can do in your business, and it require a lot, but it helps cut back on that. And so, because it's a trust thing. But anyways, so the thing is there's not a whole lot of startup cost in trying to get into the appliance repair business. A lot of you guys already have the tools that you need. A lot of you guys already have a 1/4 inch, 5/16. If you don't have a multimeter, you could go get you a multimeter for 40 to 60 bucks. I recommend getting a digital one. I like my digital meter that I use from Southwire. I've been using them since I've been in the appliance repair business. So, it doesn't cost a lot to try to see if you want to get into the appliance repair business. There's a lot of family members of yours that may have an issue with appliance. They may say, man, my dryer, I'm having to, dry my clothes a lot in my dryer. Well, go, check it out for them. You may need to order some thermostats, or they may just need their vent cleaned. And, there's all kind of different ways that you can make money in the appliance repair industry. But the main thing is go out on the street and get you a appliance and see if you can fix it and see if you can sell it and flip it. If you could do that successfully for a month straight and just get these appliances, for one, you're going to be daggum thrilled at the income you're going to make, because it's freaking lucrative in the appliance repair field. But I say that to say that's the best way, and that's going to build you confidence. And then once you got confidence in fixing on these washers and dryers, man, you can run you an ad. Yes, run you an ad on Facebook, Craigslist. Let your family know and start running you some ads, man. You start getting some calls, you start running some calls, then you need to take the step. Go get licensed, go get insured, figure out what you need, make sure you're insured. A lot of these places, they just want to make sure you're paying your taxes. So, once you get that part going, then that's when you need to step forward and try to see about getting licensed and going forward. But until then, stick around, man. Look in Craigslist, look on Facebook, look and try to scoop these appliances up real cheap. Get them in your garage, get them in your backyard, go get you a pallet, set them on there, get set up so that you can test them, man, and start flipping and selling these appliances. Well, I'm about to go across this bridge here, and it looks like it's about to rain, so I know that may be a little loud trying to record here. But this is David with DC Appliance Repair. I appreciate each and every one of you guys, and I will see you in the next video.